Good morning, guys. Today is a beautiful day. We are gearing up to do some fish pond work here. I want to take you there and see where we reached. And yesterday I didn't post a video because we had a very devastating news here in the village. I know some of you know we used to have a manager who used to work for us here. Her name was DJ or Rose. Some of you remember one day you contributed some cash to take his kid to school. So that being said, it's been very sad that the family lost her. When she used to work here, she used to complain a little bit about her health. Not a little bit, actually most of the time. And I'm not saying this, but I know some of you may ask, hey, Mara, what had happened? The thing is, when she was here, I used to give her money a lot to go to the hospital for high blood pressure. She would complain about it many times. And yeah, so yesterday I received a call. One was from Paris. Paris used to be my PA, and now she's a YouTuber. I am _Paris. And also we received another call from the family, which is Pablo KE. He's a YouTuber also, you can check him out. So Pablo told me the sister who used to be the manager here fell ill. Used to complain, used to be feeling ill, but the night before her passing, she actually complained a lot about feeling very ill, like, oh, I'm feeling. So then fateful morning of yesterday, she passed on. It's kind of sad because other people even announced this before the family announced. That's quite sad, just because they wanted YouTube views. And I took a day off to just remember her life, me and my family, because she worked for us here as a manager. Though when we came back from South Africa, not when we came back, when we left around April this year, we decided not to work with her anymore. Not because she was not working or she wasn't good, the fact that the home was kind of empty. So we decided we didn't need a manager, because when we are home most of the time, we used to receive a lot of visitors, and she would help us manage that, receiving visitors, and sometimes cook. I used to work with Masup. Hey, Gake is here fetching water. So, what have you heard about the passing of the manager?
I think for me, I've just had his blood pressure.
Blood pressure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as a family, we should send a representative there.
Yeah, actually yesterday I went there.
Okay.
I went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Gake.
Okay.
So they used to work with Gake. But the thing is, she had high blood pressure. Me as the boss, when she was working here, I knew about that. And frequently I used to give her money to go to the hospital. She would tell me, hey boss, I'm not feeling okay. Say, okay, take a break, go to hospital, go check out. And maybe I have a feeling that, she was the sole breadwinner in her family. In her family, she was the one who put things together. She worked here, she earned money, and she would take that money, pay her rent, take care of her kids. I don't know how many kids she has, but also I'm not really obliged to talk too much about her. I'll speak from a point that she worked here. I knew her. She helped us when we were here. We worked together. We helped her in many ways that we could, until when we decided not to work with her. But actually I had promised her that the moment the house will start receiving visitors, because we wanted to, in future we intend to change the villa into something else, like an Airbnb or something, like where we can host tourists heading to Masai Mara or Tanzania, in this case Serengeti, because they are right here. It's 1 hour from here, 1 hour 30 minutes. So I had promised her like she would come back and work as a manager. Yeah, we didn't find any problem with her. It's only that there was no much work to be done here. So we said when we have work to be done, a work over manager that we really need, we would call her back. I know most of you know her from our videos. So, and another thing also I came to learn is, you know, we personally as Marwa, I intermingle with thousands, if not hundreds of people. So it's not so like so sudden that somebody we know pass, because I tend to see other people trying to say things which are not there. But the thing is, we really mingle with a lot of people because we are very social, a lot of people. So imagine you knowing over 2,000 people in a period of 6 months, and something happens to some of them. I think that's just life, because one thing at least we are sure is one day we will die. Even me, the way I'm standing with this camera here, one day maybe you'll go first before me, or I will go first before you. It's always, nobody knows. So I don't want you guys to have a feeling of like death will come. It's the only sure thing we know. The moment you got born, it all came risky, that one day we will all go, and that is everybody's journey. Actually, the earlier you accept it and put your things in order, the better. And that's why sometimes I always say, no matter how you are, rich, poor, old, young, it's always good that you behave well, support other people, because maybe their time will come and they will leave this world. Maybe you may say, oh, I wish I supported them when they were alive, or I wish I did something good for them, or I wish I showed my mom more love than, because maybe you had it all but you didn't actually care that much for them. So for me, I feel like at some point we will all go, which is true, is a fact. So before those people go, support those you can support. I think that's why we are here. And another thing is, every day people will die and every day people will be born. That's how the world balances itself. But in this case, all I'll try to say is, it's always good to remember that we are not immortal. One day it will be a story of another day, or it will be a past tense, or they used to be. So, but that being said, I still pass my condolences to the family, and I'm trying to fix up stuff. I'll promise, I don't want to commit myself, but very soon I will see how personally I will support the family on my capability and on my own terms, with no pressure, nothing, you know. So that is what is going on. And yeah, it's sad, very sad. But my manager had high blood pressure, and she used to complain about her sickness. And when she worked here, I used to support her. You know, one thing about Marwa you should know is this. I've never worked with someone here and they come and tell me their problem and I ignore them. Even the manager herself, in some of the videos, you remember we contributed even money to take his son to school. Yes, his name was Willie. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't want to say it here. I'll say it in my next video when I see where I can support her family directly. But I think for the son, that's where I see my support going, because the mom really loved the son, and I think her biggest dream was to see her son complete her high school. Next year he will be in his last final year. So I think that is most important. And also I remember she mentioned she had a kid in primary school, but I've never met that kid. I think I know the son because I've met the son before. And also she had a daughter. So we will see. And I'll talk to the family. Maybe when this video goes, I'll put their number here. If you really wanna talk to them and support them in any way as Marwa fan, nobody's forcing you. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's saying you have to support. You can completely ignore. Nobody cares to push you. I mean, nobody's forcing you. You know, sometimes I've seen a lot of people bring a lot of drama, like this, a family's mourning, and they still want to bring drama around something like that. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. I saw one of the guys who used to work for me here. He was earlier to post a video about the manager's death before even their own family. That was disrespectful. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Even if you are hungry of money or anything, it shouldn't be like that. Just tend to respect people's families. Not so much to ask. Yeah, at least give people time. Even me yesterday, I said there's no video out because I was unable to film a video after hearing that news. So it's like that, guys. And people die everywhere. People die everywhere. And anybody can die. Even presidents die. Even Tanzanian president died while he was a president. So it's not like death is for certain people. Or, yes. So the poor die, the rich die, short die, tall die, white die, black die. Everybody dies at the end of the day, or will die at the end of the day. So just don't bring drama into a family which is mourning, especially these reactors on YouTube. Respect the family. And sometimes you may be saying, oh, and you find you are the next one to go. I don't know what you'll say now after that. So we have visitors here today. We have Chef Matiko. I see Chef Matiko came with the daughter. They went to see. Here we have Mara. Let me take you back to the fish pond, then we see what's going on. So we've decided we will stash here a lot of this here. Leo mnafanya kazi gani? Nataka kazi ya ukweli, si ya kupoteza muda. Oh, tumefika huko. Ile tumebaki na portion ile ya jana. Okay. So I'm asking them, I need to know today's work because I have. Kwanza huko ndio hiyo maji yatatokea. Muweke huko mpaka karibu na hiyo bomba hiyo. Hapo. Alafu hiyo bomba pia ifunikwe, iwekewe kifuniko cha kufunika kama hiki. Alafu mulete nini hii sehemu ikorogwe moja kwa moja. Simiti zimekuja. Ama wacha kwanza niite mtu wa kokoto. Fundi. So guys, what I'm telling them is so now we are putting this moram. This is a moram, guys. You want to put it inside here. I saw some guy laughing like, oh, he still did this and the water was leaking. No problem, but I thank you for watching. So anyway, what I was saying is, when we were pumping water here, we wanted to test to know where the problem was. And now that we know the problem, that it's the water is passing, for this fish pond here, this one here, we will put a slab below it, the entire of it. But this fish pond, and that's why we are putting this moram. Then from there we'll put some like barbed wire. It's not really barbed wire, it's wire mesh. We'll put a wire mesh. Then from there we will put. So now we are adding this. This is a moram, okay. We'll put it across here. Then they will have to bump it, compact it. Actually, that's the right word. After compacting, we will put a black pepper here to cover the entire floor. Then from there, we would put what is it called? This wire I just talked about. There will be some wire here. Okay. Then from there, we will now mix and concrete and put it here. Yes, we'll put concrete. Then from there, we will again test it. So once we do that, but now I think we are compacting it very well. We are really trying to compact it. You know, but water is very powerful. Yes. So I want to see what's going on. And also I was thinking about this area. I realized we shouldn't compact all of it because it will bring issues. We should just do this front part, because we want also to maintain the water coming from below. Otherwise, if we put concrete here, that means we will always have to pump water here. That is not a good thing. We want the natural water which flows here to keep flowing, so we will do it from right here towards this way. And the idea of doing that is because this area has more pressure because of the water pressure coming from up. But this one here, this other fish pond, we will completely seal it below because it doesn't get water from below, but this one gets the water from below and the other one. So that's what we need to do. And yes, that is exactly what we need to do. So these boys are bringing this more ram here. Okay, let me talk to them now. Guys, I want to show you what we are doing here. So after we compacted this, now we are putting a paper bag like this. Okay, so then after that paper bag, we'll put this, okay, below. So once we put all this, we'll put concrete. So right now I'm supposed to go and get some cash to buy concrete. Not really concrete, to buy ballast. Yeah, so I will not use this heavy ballast. We'll use the small chips. You see this is quite big. Okay, this is quite big. So I'll use these small chips here. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll use these ones. These are quite small chips. These ones, we'll use this because this, they will not create a lot of air bubble. So I want to go to the border town right now. Nini yangu iko wapi masupu? I know where they put my helmet. Oh God, now I know how to ride. I feel fresh. I think it's right there. I feel good that I know how to ride a motorbike now. I can go collect things at the border without calling Gitiriba. And also I have a plan that Gitiriba, before we leave for South America, we should actually thank you, it's Kiswa. It's Kiswa, you see? This person here, it's Kiswa. Check his YouTube channel actually. He's the one who gifted us this. And they've been of great help, even Gitiriba. And also today we have a lot of visitors coming. Visitors from Spain. You'll see them. We have a lot of visitors coming. And also it's a good feeling to have visitors. But at the same time also we are trying to control so that we don't have too many visitors, and then other visitors, they want to bring, you know, like hearsays. So I want to go to the border and see if I can get some small cash for the visitors. And there's a lot of work going on, even hot water they are fixing. And it's a small issue here. I wanted to buy a padlock, I forgot. So there's one battery which has not been charging. So we are monitoring it before we call our brother, who is a very good brother, who fixed our electricity problem. I need to buy a padlock to close this place all the time. So you see, this is at 51. This is at 50. I think now it's doing well. This one, he says it's at 100. It's at 100. See? 100%. This system here, for those who are very new here, this system runs the entire home very effectively. Even you may not believe I don't have electricity here when you come. But we also have an independent system of solar plates over there, solar panels. Masubo, amjeka maharage? Muna eka chap. I'm telling him to put some beans, but he tells me today we are eating peas. And I'm telling him to do it quick because visitors are coming, guys. Visitors are coming. And we don't want them to come to wait for food. That's another thing. So I'm gonna run and go collect something at the border. Let's go. Actually, this used to be my goat. Guys, I've arrived home. So we are trying to see the hot water, how things are going on here. So I brought a new plumber, he's testing. Hajaleta maji moto bado. So we are trying to see the hot water. Sasa tutatoa zile viatu huko, alafu ataleta kitu ya kupanguza. Hi. Yes, Koi. Wow. Guys, we had visitors today. They came, Laura, Chef Matiko's sister-in-law and brother-in-law. Wow. Okay, so see the small ones. I want you to see the small ones. There, if you see there.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, baby.
Very many. Wow. You can't even count. A lot of them. Actually, even now they have. You see, it's like one. Yes. It's like a mosquito.
It's very small.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a mosquito. So, wow. So now that is very hard for us to know how many we have, because we have very small, tiny. You don't know the number.
Yes. Millions.
Yeah, there could be even millions here already. Wow. Look right now they're moving, you see?
Yes.
If you give them like 2 minutes, you'll see like hundreds swimming this way, others going that way. Yeah.
This is incredible.
Wow, this is so big.
yeah, look there. They are running. We can still go that way slowly. But it's yes. Yes, just slowly. You see, it's so where we just came from, there are at least 4,000 to 5,000 fishes.
Wow.
Yeah, you see. They're even bigger than this. We have others which are very big.
And so beautiful, this.
Yes.
The white and orange
yes.
is the most beautiful.
So what we want is we want to create this area to be ornamental, just for this fish. Then that one there we put to eat. You can come and fish. And then the other one we put tortoise and everything we have.
I know this house is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing, this house, yes.
Guys, I was showing the visitors around because you guys have already seen the villa. I think the most shocking part for them was the helipad.
It's incredible.
Yes. Pole, Mara, pole.
Pole, como dice Marwa. No, espera, Mara.
Pole.
Pole, Mara in Kenya.
Ai. Tutakula na wageni, si ndio? Ai. Guys, I was showing the visitors. We have visitors from Spain, all of them with Chef Matiko. Yeah, just feel free. Yes. Aye. We had a lot of visitors, and we're preparing for lunch. We have food prepared here. And one thing I didn't plan in this house is to have a place to wash hands. But I think in future, the dining will be down there, so people will be washing hands from there. So we want to bring visitors here. We have lunch together from Spain. And also we had a lot of visitors. We have at least 30 people. Sometimes every day my home is a party area. Wow. Guys, Chef Matiko and the wife, also sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they all came to visit us today. So we're having amazing lunch here. We're having potatoes. We also have lentils. We have pojo, which is chicken, and chapati. So, Laura will teach you one thing.
Yes.
In African tradition,
Yes.
when you slaughter a chicken,
Yes.
the man of the home has to eat this part,
Ah, really?
this one.
What is that?
How do you call it, Rocio, in Spanish? Gizzard.
Gizzard.
Yeah, the one which has like soil.
Ah, sí, como el riñón.
Es como, no es el riñón, es,
Gizzard.
sí, es como una parte del hígado con, sí, no es el hígado tampoco, es como, no sé si no es el páncreas.
Estaba pensando
Sí.
en el páncreas.
It's pancreas.
Todo el
No,
líquido
this is
de-
gizzard.
de adentro.
Tiene como harina.
Harina,
Cuando-
piernas pequeñitas.
Ah, entonces, so then is the,
Gizzard in English. So when you slaughter chicken in Africa, the owner of the home has to eat this. Nobody else can eat.
I never knew.
Only for the owner. Let's say if I go to my dad's home, it's my dad who will eat this.
Ah, okay.
wow.
Yes. Nobody can.
And actually at my home,
No, yo.
now that my dad is not there, I'm the one who is eating it.
Oh,
Like
the
firstborn.
firstborn.
Yeah.
You see,
It's very, I don't know why, but it's as if.
it's very. Nobody can eat it. They
No
just.
lo sabía.
Es una tradición.
De hecho. No lo sabía.
Guys, did you know that in an African home, gizzards are only meant for the owner of the home?
Tenía hambre, se flipa.
This is what is
Marwan,
supposed to be.
and what happens if you don't like it?
Hey, you have to eat. You have to eat. I'm telling you. Mara. Como.
¿Quién es ese?
Imagine Mara knows Como. Guys, we just had an amazing time here. We're just sharing just a little bit. Rocio.
You know that also this is we call this sobremesa. When you finish eating, but you're still sitting on the table having a chat and things. We love that. Like me personally, I love that.
When are you guys moving to Africa? So you can be neighbor to Rocio. She can have more sobremesa.
Of course, with a coffee.
Yeah.
Tiki.
And como has arrived. Mo, ulipata chakula? Ay.
¿Te ha mordido? ¿Qué te pasa? Joder con la Mara, es que la madre que la parió.
No quiero más. She says she doesn't want me.
Nos va a poner con muy rápido.
Unaweza mwekea kidogo hapo. Mara. Mara knows Ankomo.
Actually, this morning, he said that we go to Ankomo. We were just having a walk. I wanted to go to the site,
Yeah.
and he said we go to Ankomo.
Uh-huh.
And we went to Ankomo. We were there for some time.
You know Ankomo has 2 daughters also.
Yes,
Yeah.
Naomi.
Naomi and the small one, I don't know her name.
Naomi and
Melab.
Melab.
Melab. And Naomi is very smart, number 1 all the time.
I remember.
I gave her some money the other day. I told her if you become number 1, I give you money. She came with number 1. Everything 18, 19 out of 20. 18, 19, everything. Guys, we bought a Coca-Cola here. It's not our thing, but we had more visitors around, so we decided just to make it a party. And also, when we were kids, Coca-Cola was like something big for us.
Yes.
But we are sharing with Rosie.
Mara.
Aya, Mo, unaweza mchezea nini? Muziki.
Somebody's calling.
Oh, somebody's calling. Oh, Steve from Jamaica.
With the man and the
That is when
want
they
to be
start
with their
growing
mother.
up. When they start growing
In
up.
my case, when I was a kid, I would prefer time with my dad.
So guys, we are discussing should it be a boy or girl. You'll watch the other section of the video and Chef Matiko.
Yes, please.
They just asked me what I prefer, and you'll see the result right there. But what we can say is anyone who will come, a boy or girl, it's okay.
Yeah.
But deep down my soul, I'm like, if my firstborn can be a boy, it can be okay. But again, if it's a girl, baby girl, just welcome. Your dad loves you. You're still my kid, you know. There is no harm. Only that sometimes we as men, we think like, who will inherit? Who will do this? Who, you know?
I want to go to play football. With
I want to go, my boy.
I want to go to men's talk.
Yeah.
There is that feeling.
Or like teach him how to even talk to a girl or
Yes.
something.
Actually, my father-in-law
Yeah.
has 2 daughters.
Okay.
He doesn't have a son.
Okay.
So he always tell me that
Yeah.
eres mi única hijo, like you have my
You
big
are
son.
okay.
Yes, and he always say that if I had a son right now, I could have slapped him, play him, fight, you know,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of things. I think that's why sometimes you need to have both genders.
Both. Actually, both is the best.
Yeah, both is the best.
Yeah.
You balance a home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you balance a home.
Very true.
Like me, my mom, the firstborn was a girl. Then I came as a boy, then a girl, then a boy. Super balanced. You see, like right now, my other sister left and she's living her life on her own. But you see, we boys, we are right here every day trying to deal with mom. Like today I met my mom at the border. I gave her 1,000 she was going, I don't know, to do what. I say, oh mom, here is 1,000 you can add. I'm very sure she's very happy. She's like, you see my son, you know.
But I think also you still have this village perspective of how families are, because in my case, we don't think about the heritage, you know, heritage. I always say
To
that.
Inheritance.
For
Hey,
us,
here we
in my case, it's a boy, it's a girl. All the siblings receive, you know.
Here is
things
not
like
the
that.
same.
Or also,
It has changed, yes. Especially rich families separate, but traditional homes.
yeah.
Like your sister was married somewhere else and she comes back home to look for land.
Okay,
It's very
also
hard.
and also this other thing, like even if you have a daughter and your daughter gets married, she doesn't disappear from the family. You know, we still have, and you will see that in Argentina. I promise. When we are surrounded by my family, you will see that we do this Sunday coming to mom's home to have meals. You know, like we don't have this feeling of the family separates. When she gets married, she has to have her own family. It's like,
Here, it's still family, yes.
we still
Yeah,
very
it's still
united.
family,
That's how
but
I
most
grew
of the
up.
time when women, especially like sisters or they are married, it's kind of like they have to build their own.
And in
hey,
fact,
they have gone.
in fact, let me tell you, for
And
us,
they only come home when there's like special event, or maybe the marriage is really on a very hard.
but
hard
for us
situation.
also, let me tell you, and I think also I would say that in our culture, the man 100% must go and build his own home. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like the boy will stay here taking care. It's also the boys and the girls, they build their own family and they must live, you know, but still together, like nothing like disappearing from the family, you don't see them anymore. Things
Hey,
like that. So
here-
that's why we don't care so much
Like,
about the gender
You
itself.
remember when we went to see Gitiriba, where we were buying land?
Yes.
Gitiriba met his sister for the first time since she was married like
3 years or something like that.
some
yeah.
many years.
Yeah, that
That-
doesn't happen in
So
your
actually, that is
yeah.
the reality here in the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in the village.
Like once you are married, people
Yeah.
leave you to deal with your.
Yeah, no, and
But,
for us
personally-
it's different.
Matiko, now you know now I
Now-
have
now
my,
things are changing.
Yeah, my generation.
Yeah, things
My
are changing.
generation, like as a father,
Yeah.
I won't be like my son will only inherit what I have.
Yeah.
If I get, imagine if you don't have a son. So what
that's
I try,
different,
yes,
yeah.
what I try to mean is that now that even from the word go without recording, I told you in our home right now, I'm trying not to live with traditions. The reason as to why, personally, just imagine if we could be living in tradition until today, our tradition, you could not even take your girl to school.
But that's true. But
Yes,
also they say you cannot live your tradition so much.
That one is true.
You should also.
So, for example, me, in my family.
Because all the new tradition we are getting is more Western, more than our local tradition.
Yeah.
But though some traditions have good and bad, but me, for example, I'm thinking, honestly, if I have daughters and their husband is doing well, they should just build a family with their husband without coming back home to see, if I'm a billionaire, I'll give them something.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to encourage the other man who will take care of my
but
daughter.
it's not about coming back to ask for something. It's about keeping the family united. Like
No,
they
that's
will
I'm not
come,
against that.
You will see your grandchildren grow.
I'm not against that.
Be close. To
Me, I'm
them.
against the idea that maybe, let's say, imagine you now, I go back to your home, me as your husband, to stay with you just because your dad gave you an apartment somewhere in the corner of the street.
Yeah,
so
that's
I go
totally
back.
That is totally different.
But you see, actually, that is what it leads to. It leads to entitlement of the husband of your daughter to your own property because of your daughter. That's why then if you have boys, your boys will be like, who is this man who just came to our family and wants to take what my dad and maybe us has built? So then there's a small conflict. Because most you have to understand that men, 90%, I'm saying 90, maybe I'm wrong, are more territorial, like this is our home, this is like this. So when they see another person coming and they want to take, I'm just being honest, Me, I would prefer, if I have daughters, when they are married, I'll support them as my daughters. But not expect them to come back to ask, Daddy.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that at all.
Yeah.
But it's not
But
this
if
thing
they-
about
if they
disappearing
say-
and you won't see your daughter for 3 years,
Here
That
it
in
happens.
our
Here
culture
it
doesn't
happens.
exist.
Actually, here it happens, and
Yeah.
even you will find that your daughter is 10 kilometers away and she has not come home.
For like
Yeah.
8, 7 years.
Or even your son is, and she has not come. That is now personal.
Yeah.
But personally, I think that in terms, if you are capable, if you have property that you can give to your kids, and are really they are your kids, I don't see the need of saying this is a girl and this is a boy.
That's true.
Because you are capable.
But if you have a lot of boys in your family, in your home, that means they always want more from you. Maybe they want that piece of land, they want this piece of land. And sometimes they marry in your presence when you're still there. They brought a new wife. They're having kids. And maybe, for example, life in Europe or America is so expensive to buy like right now, a lot of people can't afford homes in America. So you can imagine, you still can't afford you as the person. Then you bring somebody else, and another guy who married your daughter is asking for the same property you've been working for.
Yeah, the thing is that we are not used to those things to happen.
The reason why I don't like that is because sometimes families break up because of that. Me, I've been in a home in Europe where they want to sell the home so that everybody can get a piece of the inheritance. So imagine a home that maybe I built so hard for my kids. It should be my home, not for my kids, okay? So when the kids grow, they can call it still home. But when they grow up because of inheritance, they want to sell it so that everybody, because one guy says, you have a bigger house than me. Another one, your room is better. Me, I paid electricity, you didn't pay last week. So people are like, okay. And the ladies say, even me, I belong to this family. I want a piece of my dad's money. And money in this case would be a house. So imagine a home where people grew up cherishing memories is being sold to a stranger just because everybody wants an inheritance. I'd rather change my home to a children's home.
There are things that, of course, there are things that are good and others that are not that good. But for example, for us, there's nothing like, my dad will give me land. You have to go and get it yourself,
But inheritance is part of that.
It's part, but it's something that you don't really think.
And the reason you don't think about it is still
because
parents are still alive. But the moment that equation is
not balanced,
No, but for
everybody
example,
would want a piece of that house.
But for example, when you were saying, I don't know, my boy will get married in front of me, so they will want a piece of land. Yeah, in my tradition, that doesn't exist. You know, like demanding from your parents.
Ask
give
Chef
me this.
Matiko. Chef Matiko has ancestral land. True or false?
Yes, yes, we do.
Yes.
His
yes,
brother has ancestral land. True or false? And nearly everybody here, if you are not born in town, like
Yeah, that one
yes,
I saw.
even these lands you see here, the boys have been divided, and it's just normal.
Yeah.
And one thing you have to appreciate is we grew up knowing that, and that is where we are. We cannot just run and say we want to be like Europeans, you know, because also Europeans have their own culture where they say, oh, this house, you can take that room, this room, this room. For them it works. But for us, where we still have massive pieces of land.
But for example, in both of your cases, I feel like you are already somehow, you are already breaking the tradition because you're not with a traditional woman. You are already changing the path of your family, of your ancestors. Like you are already sharing life with someone that comes with a very different culture and will teach you new things.
Yeah,
also.
me, all I'm saying, I'm not against
How are you
giving.
How do you think about
sharing.
integrating that both information? Because
My idea is, I'm not against like girls having something from me. All I'm saying is, I will do everything to my power to see my kids, no matter who they are, if they are girls or boys, to be successful, to put them in the right path. But the thing is, once they are married and they have their own life, I will tend to respect their marriage and give them space. And also the home will remain as their home. Not, oh, you know, that part of the home is mine because I was your son. No. You know, but if boys are staying at home, and the way we were talking earlier is, here we have a tradition, guys, where the last born of a home, especially a boy, stays in the home where they were born to take care of the mom or the parents. It's very common here. For example, the home we used to live, I cannot go to claim it. Sometimes even the parents don't have to tell you because they expect you to leave the home when you grow and build your own home and go. But the young son is always never pushed to say, okay, you leave the home and go. So me, all I'm saying is, I'll support my kids to all capacities. But I'm not the guy who's saying, oh, I have 10 kids. All of you will inherit this home. No, I will not have a home. One guy will wake up and say, I want to sell my house. Another one will say, oh, there is a university or there is a bank. I want to put a bank in my room.
In that perspective,
Yeah.
I understand you.
You know?
Yeah, in that perspective.
So I rather call it, this is your home. Any day you feel life has beat you so hard there, this is your room, you can come and sleep. But not you to sell it, not you to lease it, not you to do this.
no, that is actually very important because in our tradition, when all of us, we inherit, there's a lot of problems with families fighting between brothers
exactly.
and things like this. So yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
And also that will bring conflict because that's why it says, am I not the kid? Am I not the son of you? Am I not your daughter? Am I not? People feel like less treated. But with the African tradition, especially at the village here, is that most of the time when a woman gets married to a new man, the family tends to support her by paying dowry, you know, and also they can contribute to give you food and they pull back. And the boys stay now to take care of the lands. Like these lands you see here, if you see the owners, they're all brothers. We don't know where their sisters are. But I'm not saying it's wrong to give your daughter inheritance. No. Because the way we are going, even people are not getting married, people are just staying single. You know, the life is becoming so tricky. So, me, I think you better have a big home where all of your kids call home. Otherwise, one of your last kid will say, I want to sell this part of my house. Because my dad gave me also. The other one says, I want to give it to the bank. Another one says, okay, me, I want to bring my husband to live here because I can't afford out. Then it never becomes a home.
I also think that I've not seen that in Europe when the parent is still alive, and for now, until now.
Yeah.
But I understand you, because sometimes you can get those kind of fights.
They're always there, especially when the parents die.
When the parents die, yes.
And they didn't write it down, like, this is for this, this is for this. Aye.
That one, yes, I agree.
You know, even some points, like, let's say if you are very rich, sometimes your family can start claiming things from your wife. You know, sometimes they say, this is my brother's house.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people can create those things. So it's always good to note down and say, this is Marwa's home, not this home, or will be this home. No. Because, for example, if you say it's Marwa's home, it can never be sold. You know, it will always be a place where even if your daughters feel tired with their marriage, they can always come back home and, you know, have a place to call home. Oh, Timatata. Guys, this is what we've been having here. This is Chef Matiko. Came with the family there, right there. I think maybe your wife didn't like when we said we prefer boys.
No. My wife is used to this conversation.
Okay.
And she knows. And of course, you said.
So, for example,
Yeah.
your family has never said, oh, you know, okay, now it's the first daughter is okay. But your mom has never said, like, okay, we want a boy.
Personally, me now,
Yeah.
I want a boy. Personally. Yeah, to balance the equation.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, I told you I wished I could. It's not that I don't love my daughter.
Yeah.
But there is that thing that you wish.
But I think
everybody,
it's us in Africa.
And it's the same thing that somebody can. I wish I have a girl as my first. Yeah. Even there are some men.
But
right here,
I think for us it's more African. Like
I think it's more men.
yeah.
I think it's men.
Yes, not even in Africa, even in
Not
Europe.
even Africa,
Yeah.
everywhere. I think
they-
men wants a boy.
Boy
You
for
know?
the- yeah. I think yes, and it's very true.
guys, let us know in the comment. And I want you to be very honest, especially the men in the chat. You, or what do you prefer? I know you people would say a kid is a kid. But honestly, here in the village, guys, we are not against having daughters, but people always, especially men, prefer like having a lot of boys. But I also have seen families where they have a lot of boys and they don't have a lot of money. They are like, where will these boys go? You know? Yeah, I know one guy at the corner somewhere. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I think you captured that.
Yes, I was at their home in the morning.
Ay, mweke hivi kwa shingo. Ona kwa shingo hivi andaka mara.
Acha nikuonyeshe like this.
Aya. Hatari sana. Aya, picha.
Smile.
Aya, twende. Aya. Weke ankomo moja. Akija. Aya, let's go. Nataka tuwashindikize. Let's go. Let's go, Mara. Guys, I was telling Rocio sometimes she's the only Mzungu. Oh, we have another one here called Gabi Vaz. You know Gabi?
Gabi, yes.
Hay una otra Mzungu aquí. Se llama Gabi de...
La vimos otro día.
La que nosotros le vimos
de Irlanda. Irlanda, sí. Aquí es propiedad de Guitiriba. Aquí. Esta fin de mes él venir aquí para vivir. Y aquí nosotros queremos construir una villa también. Es los materiales.
¿Para Airbnb o para ti?
No, para él. Guitiriba
para él.
Sí, él. Sí.
Y aquí no...
Guys, those are visitors right there living. I see we have one witness. Sasa. Kuja nikupea hapa ka 20 I give her wacha kidogo nikuongezea. I give her something, she will be very happy. I have coins from another country, guys. Shika hii kwanza nione ingine kama iko. Ama wewe kuja. Okay. Rocio, you give the other one. So it doesn't, me I give this one. Wewe upewe hivyo na huyu apewe yake. Aya.
Asante.
Aya jamani. They were witness. Guys, it's been a beautiful day. I was saying now Rocio feels she's not lonely anymore. The village is full of yes.
Of Musungus.
You know,
They
yes.
speak Spanish also, so that's good.
Yeah, they speak Spanish.
Yeah,
That's very good.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday Gabby Vass told me
Yeah.
that you guys need to buy a car. You'll be going shopping together.
Yeah.
She told you also?
Yes, she told me.
Yeah, I think also it's very good that you guys form a small club here. Otherwise, you'll be feeling lonely and saying, "Oh, Muzungu, Muafrika."
Muafrika.
Fellow, habari? Aya, fellow. Aya, fellow is saying hello.
Hey,
Yes. What is this kid? Mura. Nyinyi ndio mmeamua mnitusi tu kwa mtandao. This is the guy who they abuse me in the internet.
Yeah.
Passing by here and we see Uncle Mo. Yeah, welcome. Uncle Mo has a dog. I hope he doesn't catch my leg.
No.
Oh, so Uncle Mo, you have to put sand on top here.
What is taking place here? Before you put anything, just come and show you the way they are.
Oh, before the sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before anything,
Okay.
they are like this one here. You see? After they arrange it,
Oh, they just arrange them.
yeah, after what they are not using cement.
Okay.
Now this sand is the one disappearing this inside here.
Oh. To hold them.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Before they arrange, when they arrange without anything, they look very nice. But going out, they not go because they are already tied on this side.
Okay.
But this space,
Okay.
they need to be filled with sand.
Sand.
Yeah.
But can't you put cement, or cement is not recommended?
The way you want, but
But I
most
think
people
put sand.
they put sand.
Yeah, because I think cement will stick on top here.
Yeah.
And it will
Not
be
to go
very
from
rough.
down.
Yeah.
Because down, the first floor, maram. Second, ballast with the cement.
Oh.
Then third
one.
round, maram, small maram. Then sand like this one. Then they arrange.
Oh.
Yeah. 4 years they are here.
So it's actually an expensive thing.
Yeah. This thing is very one bag give you 100. Now 100 they just reach here from here.
One bag of cement.
Yeah, one bag give you this thing 100. This one.
Yeah.
And the one you are seeing here, they are 2,850.
So that is over 25 bags. Yeah, 25 bags.
25 bags.
Yeah.
Here or from here that side.
But it's gonna look very nice also when these plants grow.
When the
Yeah.
plants grow.
Then I was even thinking now because I have now put this one. I bring maram. They can just take that this
Level.
a level that they can reach here.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rocio?
Very nice.
Or you just plant nice plants here.
I
And
decide.
you have this one as your walkway. You know, also grass.
Yes.
And this is very good. It's always good to have like a walking and then grass, you know.
That's the way things they are. But they are coming slowly.
Yeah. There's a lot of bones they throw in my home.
I'm bringing for leopard.
Yeah, you should be bringing for dog because
This is the one you call leopard.
it's very good. You got it from
But what I'm running, this leopard doesn't disturb you. But another one, anyone visiting here, you not even believe.
oh.
It's jumping on you, disturbing you. You see?
Guys, we visited Uncle Mo. This
Yeah,
is
guys,
his
now I
home.
want these things. When you walk this way,
Yeah. You
soon
go-
I'm inviting you soon here. Next 1 to 3
Oh,
days.
yeah,
you
yeah,
find
yeah,
things
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I will now clear them.
Hey, Uncle Mo. Actually, we may be going to. I will not tell you on camera.
Yeah, we'll talk.
We will talk. Today, you ask me, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So that, hey. Aye, Uncle Mo.
Ross, you know this one? They are telling me it is making fresh inside. This you want the fresh
Yes,
you want.
this one is also good
It's
for
money. They say like
for
that.
money and to send away bad energies.
This
Yeah.
It's called money plant.
Money plant or snake
But then
plant.
I give you this one immediately.
No.
Yeah, but there
Yeah, go,
there
yeah.
are many.
You can buy.
It's okay,
No.
Uncle
You can
Mo.
get.
No need for you buying because these things they say like suckers.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, this one you need this one to be independent.
Yeah.
And that one
Yes,
independent.
Yes.
Another one is there. I bring you for you this one.
Okay.
I pour water inside, then I bring it for you.
We
You
plant.
put one.
Yeah, we can plant.
Yes. It's good to have them in, especially on the door.
Yeah.
On the door of your house.
On the
when-
door.
Yeah, so
Oh.
when people
Come.
get in,
It traps bad
it
energy.
traps the bad energy.
Even in the supermarket, they saw these things is there.
Yeah, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, welcome back here.
Guys, Uncle Mo is working hard. Look what he's changing from this to this.
Also, I'm planning to remove this one.
No, let them grow.
No, this
Eh,
one it is in the wrong position because
Why?
I want to be this one with my parking.
Ah.
Oh,
This one they planted it wrong. Now this one I remove it. You see that part, you doesn't disturb you, but me, you give me.
yeah.
I remove this one from here with this position.
Okay.
Go with there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Uncle Mo. Let's
Thank you.
Aye.
Welcome, Rocio.
Guys, that's Uncle Mo. You can check him out. He lives here. You know, that's my dad's home. Uncle Mo, Gitiriba, Mayugno, and down with this road you go to the villa. Oh, I forgot we have Gabivas somewhere there. You keep going that way, you go to Nasto. Actually, you keep going up Mama Ann. Everywhere here is huge. Everybody is with everybody. It's a community. Rocio, how was today now? You enjoyed?
Yeah.
How did you feel sharing with Laura and things like that?
It was good because she went through a lot of the similar things
That you went through?
that I go through with you, you know, especially on the cultural differences.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you'll not kill me because
Now
at least
I won't kill you.
it's not Marwa's behavior. It's
Yeah.
communal behavior.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, we are here and
You can watch my videos, guys, if you want to know what we're talking about.
yes, Laura is a visitor from Spain, and if you're watching this video right now and you're wondering where are these visitors, watch from the start. You will see what I'm talking about. I think Triba is moving in end of this month. He's really pushing, which is a good thing. He should move and start his new home here. Maybe that will help him make a fence, you know, things like that. You know? Wow. Very well. I can't wait to fix this road, and it's so smooth. And I will ask Yetriba to plant trees here all the way down. You know, one thing I love about my neighbor is he plants a lot of fruits. Like most of his crops are like fruit. No, like food oriented.
Yeah.
Like these are avocado, cypress, we have avocado, mango, you know. Wow. Guys, can you hear kids playing in the background? That type of noise is very therapeutical. Like for me,
Especially the laughing.
yeah,
Laughing is therapeutical and it raises the vibration.
just
and,
here.
and the laugh of the kids is also a healing thing. Yeah.
Aye. Guys, I want to see something here with my solars. Yes. We had issues. Let me check this. You want to go?
Oh, yeah, I need to.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanna go up here. Let me see, guys, what's going on here. Because today I think it's still charging. As you can see from here, inverter charge full. You see, this battery has an issue. When it gets evening, it's very funny. When it gets in the evening, it doesn't. When these batteries get full, okay, they are not even full. They're at 81. This is at 70. This battery shows red. And in the morning, it was showing it's full. Now it shows 0%. So this battery must have a fault. And then it shows that. So I'm turning it off. Let me try something here, okay? So let me turn it off. I'll call my power supplier to see this. So it's been behaving like this, and I've thought before that it's just like somebody came and pressed it. But also I want this house to be closed. That's one thing which I was supposed to do today. I think I'll go to the border town and see if I can close. Because now it shows like it's not charging, it shows 0. And these other three are at 81. I'm trying to switch it off. And it's showing red. See, this shows green, but this shows red. And every evening it shows like that. So maybe I switch off this system. I switch off. Then turn this off. I see if maybe that will. I don't know how it behaves like that. So in the morning when I came here, so for the last 2 days it's behaved like that. So in the morning when I came here, what I did was I switched it on and it was showing 0. Then I don't know if it is if this battery is discharge this battery to 0%, you see? And this happens in the evening. And funny enough, I came here during the day. If you've seen this video, it was showing it's at 100%. Now, I was thinking I should turn it off. It's not going off. On, off. I'll call the technician. Guys, before I end this video, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And also today we brought this ballast, this one here. It says a little dusty. We want to get it from here. This is the small chips, okay? We'll get it from here and come and put it all over. From tomorrow we will use to mix concrete with, and also we will use to fix this. So we will fix this part here to make sure up to that point, to make sure we have more aligned stuff. I know what's happening here. Probably there is a leakage. Mo, kulikuwa na leakage hapa? Eh. Oh. Hi. This is my new plumber. How are you, my friend? Hi. Hapa mmepata nini shida? Wasifungulie haya maji. Wasizoee kwa sababu haya ni yale maji ya tanki. Wakichezea sana utapata nyumba hata kutumia kwa choo.
Okay.
Inakuwa kazi. Wasitumie kabisa. So guys, look what we have done here. They have built and plastered. Because the idea is we really want to seal. Ile pipe mulifanya aje?
Pipe
Ili likuwa chini. Au ndio ile ni moja tu sahi. Ni moja tu. Haya. So now we have only one pipe as an outlet. See. Kesho ikiwezekana fundi aweke tile hizo. Zote. Yeah. See now this guy is becoming a mason. Slowly. Very well. See, as I told you guys, we've come with a new formula. Tomorrow we'll do concrete. You see? This is the new formula we've come with here. So we've decided we'll... Let me go in. Hii kisu msiache hapa. Let me show you what we've done. Kisu means knife. So see, look at this. You know, now I'm like an engineer on my own. I've grown smarter building this house every day, and this, I knew it has to be like this. So first we put this mortar, then two, we put this paper. So tomorrow we will pour concrete here, all of it, up to the farthest end. And then, number three, we put this one. You see, they have to tie it. I don't want this to spoil here. So you see, like that. So then tomorrow, when we tie, this person does not know how to tie. He should make this like this. Like this. So not just tying. I see they made that mistake. This is not engineering. Now this is engineering. Like that. Here they still made a mistake. See here, we should have at least one which is like this, like that. I will tell them tomorrow. Okay. I think I will ask for more of this tomorrow. So we've decided, you see now, when the water drops on the paper and it stays. It never goes anywhere. That is our new formula. Yeah. And this one will be put here, and then tomorrow we'll put concrete with the new small chips all the place here. This can even be a swimming pool. Maybe I will convert it to a swimming pool, who knows? Maybe. I'm excited already because maybe this could be a swimming pool. Instead of it being a fish pond, we can easily lock that area, which is this. We can easily lock here. Okay, not to have the water coming this way, and also lock the other side. Also close here, okay, and close the other side. Then let me take you to the other side. So if we have issues and we have to release the water, we have a pipe on this other end. This pipe here. This pipe, you see this pipe? Mura muleka kifuniko hapa? Funiko kabisa. We have this pipe. This pipe will allow the water to flow if you want to empty this area. And we've decided we will not cement all of the fish pond. Only this part will be fixed like what we did there tomorrow. and we want this part, half of the pool, this fish pond, we want this part to be organic, like the way it is, like that. And our reasoning is water comes from below here. We don't want to put concrete here because that means every day we will have to pump water in because it's concrete. There's no water. For example, I'll show you this other fish pond, or for example where we get water, this water is naturally here. And this water, even if we empty it and you give it 24 hours, it will be clear, or there will be a lot of water here. You can empty it, within 24 hours we have full water here. So this water is coming from below and from the sides. That's why this fish pond here on this other side, we decided we will put this one here. We will put one side full tiles like this side, and this other side no full tiles, so that this, look how the fishes are running, very big. So this natural water which comes from below and from those areas like there, it can easily come in. Okay, so that is the concept, that if we put full concrete here up to the end, then that means we may have a problem where we need to empty this water and bring in new water. But if we put half, and the reason we are putting half is because this water here, when it will be full, it will bring a lot of pressure down here. This is engineering now. But imagine, I get this engineering from me staying here and watching other engineers. So we decided from there, all the way going down, okay, all the way going down here, we can put concrete. The reasoning is, here the water comes from below, so we can still have natural water coming from the other side. And even if this water is full, there is no way that water will disappear using that. It will try its, and even if it does disappear, that will be more of a natural area of water disappearing, because, or not actually disappearing, but seeping out. We need a natural seepage, because if we don't do that, we will have a problem, because every 2 days we'll need to clean. We'll need to clean. And I don't want to do that. I want it to be natural. As I told you, I want to have a home that runs itself, with or without me being around. But for this last pond, is the water is not coming from below, so it pushes us to actually cement it, which so far you see how we've done. So tomorrow we'll put cement here. This would easily turn to a swimming pool. The way you're seeing it, easily turn to a swimming pool. Maybe we may make it a swimming pool. Maybe, who knows? Let's see. And also, once we do this, we'll put water and test it. Okay, and test it. All right, guys, I think that's where we'll end the video of today. And probably we may be having a new swimming pool in the compound, but you know, swimming pool needs water, needs a pump to always circulate the water. I'm calling it a swimming pool because most of the time it is more of it does not get water naturally into it. So we will see how it will come. But remember also, the reason if still our course is there, it will still get water supply from this side here. You see all this side, it will get water from there. So if the water is full here, it will naturally overflow to this pipe here and go there. And if we want to empty this, we can either empty that water coming through this, the below pipe which is there, probably you can see it from that side, that's the below pipe, or we can also empty it from the other side. Also the other fish pond, if we want to empty it, there is a pipe below there, we open and the water comes into this. So the whole thing is a system. Even if we want to transfer some fishes, we can easily open a pipe there and close here, and no, close the downer one, the very, very deep there. it will all be a flow. Fishes can come all the way from there through those pipes and pass through these pipes here, go to the farthest fish pond. Okay guys, please give the video a like, and if you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. This is Marwa Building Africa. See you in the next video, guys. And remember, enjoy these videos as they last. I always tell you that. Enjoy these videos as they last. Also, as I end this video, I started this video by passing my condolences to my former manager who passed on. It's very sad. I pass my deep condolences to the family. Yes, I said personally, I'll see what I can support, especially for the guy who goes to school. His name is Willie. I remember his mom always, when she used to work here, she always wanted to see his son school fees paid so that his son can finish school. He has 1 more year to finish high school. So next year we'll see, God willing, you know. Yes, I'll see. Even me as Marwa, I'll support. She was a good manager here. We didn't have any quarrel. And during her stay here, we were family. I have a video where we were toasting life to success. That is the only video I have. Probably I'll show you that video. Then we end this video here, where we said road to success, and everybody did cheers. But this is life, you know. Life has its own challenges. Life has its own challenge. Ama uache kesho ndio muje muifagie baada ya umeweka hizi zege? I'm telling him he can leave, stop cleaning. So zege si umeona ni gani watakuja watumie? Hiyo nini? Haya. Fundi, nakuja kuwalipa saa hii tu.
Hivi tunataka zile kwa kiza stop.
Stop cock.
Hizo za kwa chini pale.
Oh.
Tunafungia maji. Itimis kwa mfano kama pale sojali kwa narekebisha na Rwana kwa sababu ilikuwa mnasidia maji. Haya, nikuulize, hiyo stop cock zinapatikana hapa Hispania? Yes, zipo. Yule jamaa
kesho utakuja nimpigie. Oh, niambie ni nchi ngapi ije kuja.
Yes, uje niangalie basi hapa.
Haya. Hizi vifaa upe mtu anaitwa Masubo zote ama Moi. So he was telling me that this house is the new plumber. He's telling me this house needs stoppers, water stoppers. Let's say this section of the house, we can put a stopper somewhere here. So anytime we want to close and work, so the other house still has water, instead of closing the entire house, because we have one big stop over there. I think that's one thing Strongman forgot. But Strongman was a brilliant plumber. I still give him credit every day. Yes, he was a brilliant plumber, and I have nothing against him. Actually, I need to call the battery guy, the solar guy. I want to show you that video. So we end there. It's here. Please guys, follow me on Instagram, okay? Follow me on Instagram. Let me show you here. Follow me on Instagram. Let me see. There's a video we did here where we said road to success. Our manager was great, but she passed on. For those of you guys who are joining, she heard, even when she was here, she used to complain about it. But you know, sometimes if somebody complains about something, you don't have to put it on the internet saying, oh, the manager is... But may God rest his soul in peace. I'm trying to look for a video where we enjoyed. It's actually here. Is it this one? She's right there. She's right there. That's our manager. Yeah, we had our good moments when she was here. More information about her death, you can find it. And as promised I wanted to put Pablo K.E.'s number here, so that if anyone wants to contribute towards her burial, she still left kids behind, maybe for their school fees. I will put it here. It's sad we lost her, but it's death. That's one thing I always say. For death, There's no shortcut. Even me, I know my day will come. Even you watching here. Maybe your day will come before mine. Who knows? But we have to celebrate life as we have it. That's why sometimes just positive vibes. Positive vibes, yes. Also, one thing I wanted to say is, I intermingle with a lot of people, thousands of people, maybe through my videos and things like that. And some people that I mingle with have health problems. So when something bad happens to them, at least you guys knew them. That's like our big plus. Otherwise, if maybe I didn't showcase them on my video, you'll not understand. But still, I pass my condolences to the family and say, God bless you and sorry for the loss. We miss manager here. She used to come, even when we had the visitors from Princeton University, USA, when they came to visit us here. She was here. We invited her because even I had promised her a job, like once this house starts running as an Airbnb and things like that, she would be here as the manager. We loved her, but unfortunately, she passed on. Thank you guys. Watch the video from start. That's one thing I always say, because otherwise, if you don't watch this video from the start, you will not understand. Yeah, and when we are in this world, we strive to do good things, to build houses, to do everything. But one day, we will go. And it will be a sad story. And people will be like, oh, I knew that guy. That's why sometimes I tell you, appreciate me when I'm still even alive here, every day entertaining you. Even me, appreciate me, One day it will be like, oh, that is a guy called Maro. Yeah, so appreciate me. As I appreciate you by saying thank you so much for always supporting me. Me, I'm always grateful to have you as part of Team Marwa or Team D Mwango, Team Rocio, Team Gake, Team Getiriba, Team Ayugno, all this team. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Look at the sun.
All I need is you, baby, baby.
How much do I need to party here in Jamaica? Marwa.
My name is Mo.
Okay, we are in Hawaii.
We're at the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles.
So I'm officially saying goodbye to Japan. As you see here, welcome to Japan.
Soy de España.
I'm heading to